So with Joe Biden formally stepping aside and not seeking to be reelected as president, and um, him endorsing Kamala Harris, and Kamala Harris saying she wants to run to be the uh, the nominee for the Democratic Party, this is where it's going to get complicated. The delegates that Joe Biden won, was around twice what he needed to be the nominee for the Democratic Party, are not bound by his endorsement to vote for her. Now, that would be the smart play, would be to endorse Kamala Harris and for the delegates to just vote for Kamala Harris. Now, I've seen a couple creators saying to email the state representatives for the Democratic Party, state senators, uh, as well as federal elected officials and state party leadership, and tell them what you want, that you want Kamala Harris to be the nominee so they can get this done. They only have about a week and a half, because I believe it's right around August 1st. They are putting forward a virtual roll call because they have to beat deadlines in Ohio and Alabama. And this roll call is where the delegates are going to pledge to who they are, and they are going to select their nominee. The nomination at the convention is going to be symbolic. It is not going to be the actual nomination because they have to beat these deadlines to get on ballots. Now, I talked about it in the previous video. Mike Johnson has said that he expects Republicans to challenge this whole process. So we'll see how court challenges play out, but I don't believe there's any merit there because parties are able to select their own leadership. And but Kamala Harris is the right person to choose to go forward. They have the ground game already established. The Biden-Harris campaign offices that they have set up around the country can now become Harris and whoever she picks as a running mate campaign offices, and they can move forward. There is also the matter of Joe Biden's war chest. He had about $96 million in that war chest at the end of June. I thought I heard somewhere it was over 200 million, but either way, 96 million in that war chest at the end of June. Now, those funds, they've already filed the paperwork with the FEC, the Federal Election Commission, taking Joe Biden's name off of the committee where these funds are at and giving it to Kamala Harris solely and saying she is going to be a candidate for president. Now, she has access to those funds now, and through the nomination process, unless she is the nominee. If she is the nominee, then she can continue using those funds and that money going forward. If she is not the nominee, they would have to convert that war chest into a PAC and indirectly support whoever the nominee is. Smart money is on Kamala. There are tons of endorsements flooding in for her. I think that is the way the Democrats are going to go. But we will see what happens in the upcoming weeks. And they're going to have to get moving because this is going to all have to happen and happen very quickly.